All right,
All
that works for me now.
All right, good. I can see you. I can hear you. Can you hear and see me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. All right. So, Stefanie, thanks for doing my podcast. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem. Yeah, so it's funny. You'd reached out to me on Facebook Messenger, and asked if I'd be interested in interviewing you because you have a lot to do with like music festivals, and you have like a cereal bar of some kind. Is that right?
Yes. It's definitely
Okay.
one of a
All right,
kind
cool.
type of situation.
Nice, nice. All right, cool. I'll let you give me the rundown of that whole thing, but real quick, are you a musician of any kind? Do you sing? Do you play anything like that?
I sing. Still haven't figured out playing too much, but a little bit of singing. My
Okay.
husband plays.
All right. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so I guess give me the rundown of kind of what you do, and tell my listeners, why you're here basically.
Sure. So, Stef's Cereal Bar is a pop-up cereal buffet. So we go to a lot of music festivals and we set up a tent with 100 something boxes of cereal, all different kinds of milks, and it's a harm reduction, safe space area for anybody attending the concert, or most of the time it's music festivals, to be able to come and eat something if they don't have any money in their pocket or whatever. It kind of started as a joke to feed some campmates that we were all hanging out with, and then each year it evolved into more and more boxes of cereal to where I was bringing 150 boxes to a weekend event, and it's all free. It's all donation based, so we want people to be able to come and eat whenever they want. So when
Wow.
it's 3 a.m. and all the food vendors are shut down and you're a little too tore up, go get something to eat and get yourself back to baseline. And that's what Step Cereal Bar is all about. It's just supporting the community and bringing everybody together alongside of the music.
That's
So,
awesome. That's awesome. And where did this kind of start from? You said it was like a kind of started as a joke. Where did this start from? What area? What location?
so in Hamilton, about 10 years ago, there's a festival, Camp Jam in the Pines. That was one of the first festivals I had started going to. So I jokingly like had a box of cereal as my weekend food, and that was it. And so walking around a festival asking a bunch of hippies for a bowl and a spoon, it took a little while to get an actual bowl and spoon to eat some cereal with. So
Sure,
then
sure.
the next festival, I brought like 5 boxes, and we're in the middle of the woods in the Pine Barrens, and everybody's like, I never thought I would have a bowl of cereal smack dab in the middle of the woods. So then we just joked about it, and then I was like, well, I'll make it happen every year. So then each year I just kept bringing more, and I never really planned on that. It was just
That's
an
cool.
easy weekend treat.
Right. No, that's awesome. That's great.
About
I love how like it kind of came about organically, right? Like it's just something that kind of happened on its own. So that's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, it was definitely not planned.
And I'm sorry, how long ago was that?
2014 was when it started.
10 years. Wow. Okay. So this has been going strong ever since.
Yeah, 2022, I turned it into a nonprofit.
Oh, okay. So you're officially a nonprofit now.
Yeah, so when I first started it, it was a little TV tray with 5 boxes and a little teeny tiny cooler. And now we've evolved to a 10 by 30 setup. Um, we have a dining room area so people could come in and sit down and eat. And then when you walk in, it's just 3 long 6-foot tables full of cereal, and it's all help yourself too. So we have a little like table area with all of the bowls and spoons, napkins, cups. We have a lot of cups because it's easier to travel to go see the music than with a bowl. So we make it kind of easy for people to just like grab and
Sure.
go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we have every kind of milk imaginable. So dairy free, plant based milks. So we try to make it inclusive for everybody.
So it sounds like it's gotten really, really popular. And you're kind of all over these music festivals and things like that. Is that correct?
Yeah, I go as far as like Maryland now. Some of our festivals are like 2, 3 hours away. It's cool because we have a cow print tent. So when we go to set up events and people see the cow print pop up, they're like, "The cereal bar is here." Like, I was never popular growing up, so it's very different now.
Nice.
But yeah, it's really amazing how everybody's just grasped onto the concept, and I love watching people experience it for the first time. Because when you go anywhere and there's something for free, there's always some kind of caveat, and like
Sure.
we can just come and eat and enjoy ourselves, and there's nothing to it. And yeah, make sure you're nourishing yourself. Go have fun. Go check out some tunes. Like, just
Mhm.
eat something before you go party, you know? And
Yeah.
so it became like a safe haven for people. And I love being able to provide that at the festivals because sometimes you need that. Even when you get mixed up from your group, people tend to meet up at the cereal bar
Yep.
because we set up a lot of lights. It's like Disney World at nighttime.
Yeah, right, if you get separated, meet me at the cereal bar.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Do you do any events outside of, like, music festivals, or are you busy enough with the music stuff?
For the love of Pete's Pantry, we'll go feed people facing home insecurities. And then we try to work with youth shelters as well because I want to be able to take it to people that really need it and like at risk youth in the communities that are in dire need of food. Anytime I get
Mm,
done an event and I have unopened milks, they get donated to the shelter. In our like slow season, we try to just buy milks for the shelter and provide them with milk and cereal because so many people donate cereal, but they never donate the milks to go with it. So we'll show up to a shelter with a dozen gallons and just drop it off warm around certain times. So that's kind of my goal is to fundraise
sure.
at the festivals, but to be able to use that anywhere else in the community that can use it. When I
Oh,
turned it
wow.
into a nonprofit, I definitely never expected to be slinging cereal around. But then seeing how many people get excited over that, like when we set up for in Philly for the people on the streets, they get to take home whatever they'd like. They get to bag up
Right.
as many different varieties to take with them. We try to give them as much as they can because they don't get to have choices sometimes when it comes to those food handouts. So it's nice to say,
Mhm.
okay, would you like something chocolatey or something fruity or both or whatever? And it's crazy because we'll go through 4 or 5 gallons in an hour with the amount of people that line up out there. It's kind of sad. But we're happy to be able to provide that support.
You must go through a lot of product, right? A lot of cereal.
Yeah, each event, at least festival wise, each event is at least 100 to 200 boxes.
Oh, wow.
Most of the festivals are 4 days long, so we're camped out for 5 days. I always start each event with about 500 pounds of ice, and by the end of the weekend, we'll see as much as 1,000 pounds of ice. Because we try to be as self-sufficient too when we go to these festivals. So like all we need is a little bit of lights to like electricity for our lights, but otherwise we try to be self-sustaining. We don't like to leave a big footprint on when we came
Right,
there.
sure, sure.
So, that we go through cereal like crazy. I think I try to keep track each year of like what we're going through, and I want to say last year was over 10,000 boxes
Holy crap, that's
because we did a lot of events.
10,000 boxes, that's crazy. Where do you buy all this stuff? I mean, I assume you have a lifetime membership to, like, BJ's or Sam's or something?
I definitely keep my memberships up to date. um, Whenever there's a good sale, I'll try and buy like 50 at a time. But I kind of base it off when the next event is because I don't like having anything
Yep.
readily available. You know what I mean? So I try to make sure we prepare for each festival because I don't
Right,
like
right.
wasting food either. So I hate buying it and then it expiring on me. I ran into that a little bit last year. So I actually started taking all of our expired cereals and blending them down to make sensory play kits
Oh, wow,
for
that's
kids with
cool.
autism. And yeah, so we're trying to branch that out too to use whatever end product we have to make some kind of fun play thing for
Mhm.
the kids because it's safe, edible sand,
Right,
but
right.
I wouldn't recommend eating a whole bunch of sand.
Sure, sure. All
But
the
all
stuff
the
that you've been
supermarkets
able to
recognize me
incorporate.
now.
I bet they do.
I always have to give a fair warning, like, I'm not reselling it, I'm giving it out for free.
Mm. So do you have, like, a website or social media accounts? Like, if
Sure, so we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, it's Stef's Cereal Bar, and I spell my name with an F, So, but we're the only cereal bar. So if you still type Steph with a PH, it'll come up. I think I'm the only cereal bar, at least.
Okay.
At least the only free one. But yeah, we're
Cool.
www.stefcerealbar.org. There's all different ways to donate or volunteer, find out where we're at next. All of our information's on the website. We got some pretty cool t-shirts and hoodies for our 10-year celebration. I can't believe it's been 10 years of doing this, honestly.
So if someone were to log on to your website, they could either just flat out donate, or maybe they could get a hoodie or a T-shirt or something like that, right, to
Yep.
help support the cause. Is that correct?
Yep. And see all of our past
Very
events and
cool.
pictures. We have it linked to our social media pages too. So there's easy ways to check that out.
I just have this. It's not a fully formed question, but like, have you ever tried going to like Preston and Steve's Camp Out for Hunger or anything like that, to just get more awareness and stuff like that,
Yeah,
or no?
it's funny you mentioned that one because that's one of my favorite events to go to every year. So we've been trying to
Mhm.
set something up with them to be able to set up a cereal bar, but we at least always donate cereal to them each year. So last year I think we brought a couple
Okay.
100 pounds worth of food. I did a drive through my work. I just did like a big collection. I was like, let's fill the van up. If we could fill the van and drop it off to Camp Out for Hunger, that'd be sweet. So we tried to bring as much boxes as we
Yeah.
could then. But they've been on my radar. I've been really hoping to work with them soon because I listen to them every morning. So
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, hopefully anybody listening to this, if they have any kind of connection to the Preston and Steve show, send them to Stefanie's direction. Maybe we can get some kind of cooperation going on or something. Who knows? Well,
that'd be awesome. It's funny because when I went to last year's camp out, I made them a Christmas tree out of Rice Krispie
oh,
treats. So it was a Rice Krispie tree
nice.
because it was right around Christmas time.
Yeah,
We even had it like spell out WMMR with like pipe cleaners. Oh, I went crafty on that one.
that's very cool.
Now we're trying to get the cereal bar anywhere we can. So if there's any connections that people want us to be at, or if there's any like youth involvement groups or any like homeless groups that we can get involved in, I'm just trying to spread the good word and just see how many people we can help by feeding them.
If you're at like a music festival or anything like that, and you're like, oh man, I haven't eaten in like 12 hours, it's a good idea to get something in your body for sure.
Yeah. And even when people pack food to prepare for themselves, I've seen it so many times where they've drank too much or they ingested too much. And then now they're like,
Mhm.
I don't even know where my food stuff is right now. Like, I don't know what my name is right now. And you watch
Right,
them kind of
right.
go back to baseline after leaving the cereal bar. I'll never
Mhm.
forget one time some guy showed up and he was like, "What's going on in here?" I'm like, "Oh, it's free cereal. Help yourself. We're gonna go check out some music." And at that time, I had couches set up, and
Yep.
so we told him to relax on the couch. We'll check him out a little bit. And we came back, and this guy is passed out on the couch. He took a whole nap for like 3 hours. And he woke up and he was just so refreshed, and you can just see he was so refreshed. And we
That's
were really
great.
happy to be able to provide that, and sometimes you just need to take a little nap.
Sure, sure. Yeah, some people go into these festivals like hard, and they don't plan for the unexpected, like whether it's heat or
Yeah,
dehydration or just being hungry, and sometimes you get so caught up in it you forget to eat. So I think we've all
yeah.
been there on a night of drinking or doing whatever. It's like, "Oh man, I haven't had something to eat in like 5 hours. I need something now." You know.
Yeah, when you're having a good time, you forget to nourish yourself.
For sure.
But we like to focus on the harm reduction aspect of Steph's cereal bar now. Like, we keep lollipops and water bottles and juice boxes, like, quick, easy stuff to grab if anybody's ever in a pinch or even in, like, a diabetic shock and you just need a little sugar to
Sure.
boost you up.
Yep.
There's so many situations that happen when you're camping in the middle of the woods and don't have your normal resources. So it's nice to be able to provide that.
Mhm. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. That's awesome. All right, cool. I'm gonna make sure that I put, links to your social media and your website and all that stuff in like the description on my YouTube and everywhere else wherever I post this episode. But I really commend you doing the good work, right, and making sure that people don't get too ahead of themselves when they're out partying and stuff, or even just doing the charitable thing you're doing out on the streets as well. So it's I think it's an amazing thing you're doing, and I just on behalf of everybody just want to say thanks for looking out. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. It brings me so much joy watching everybody enjoy it and have that place to kind of
Mhm.
congregate together and make new memories. So it goes hand in hand. I love doing it for everybody. So it's nice to be able to
Yeah.
have that for everybody. Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate being able to chat with you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Thanks, Stephanie. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.